Welcome back, everybody. Another video. Over in one of my favourite destinations to ride in Wellington at the moment. Good old Wainui. Autumn is giving us some pretty good weather windows. Definitely having a bit of rain over here, but when it gets windy and the sun's out, trails seem to dry pretty well. So nice to make the most of it while the trails are still running pretty dry. You probably can't tell in the video, but oh, got a lock. Stick-free trails out of the way. As I was saying, it's been pretty good out here in Wainui recently. So we were out here with a group of friends a few weekends ago, and everything was running beautifully dry. So we've had a bit of rain this week. We've also had a bit of sun and wind. So fingers crossed, some dry trails. I think today as well, we'll give you a bit more of a in-depth rundown of the current bike that I'm riding. Give you a bit more of a preview of the setup of it. Gonna be running for a while probably. Climb up to the top of the hub. We'll see you at the top. Dropping in, fade to black. See, oh look at that view. Over Wellington. Nice little mid-ride view check. Might be a bit of a wet one, or a bit of a slick. We've got puddles. Got puddles already. The shrams are squealing. Let's get a bit of heat through them. All right. First check. We made the bridge. Oh yeah. Got a bit of debris on the trail so far, but conditions here don't look too bad. But I won't hold my breath just yet. Yeah, these little spider roots are the ones that get you. Okay, not too bad so far, I think. Quite a bit of debris on the trails at the moment. I guess it's been fairly windy overnight, so might be some more branches on the trail. So we might take it a bit easy. Trust the Pirellis. Trust the tires, people. Okay. This is normally pretty wet right here. And if it's dry, pretty good sign that everything else is going to be pretty good as well. So, it's looking pretty good. Alright, got some off-camera routes just right here. We survived. Now we've got little uphills. Oh, keep it rolling over the roots. This looks in really good conditions. Oh, we've got a branch, but that's all right. That one. A few little stumps here and there as well. No highline over that one. All right. Might stop here. Just pulled over for a sec on Fade to Black. But it's a pretty nice place to give the lowdown, the rundown on the new bike. We'll start at the front, I guess. Box 38 factory, which are running pretty good at the moment. Got them all pretty dialed in with all the compression. I like to have a bit of support in my suspensions, so I'll run them a little bit harder than normal. Yeah, got those running pretty good. I got the new Code Ultimates. So these are the kind of the newer style Code Ultimates with the stealth hose. Nice and snappy. Bit of ASMR. And then tyres, we've got Pirelli Scorpions. We've got the race and the dual wool plus. These ones are the strongest casing. The tread pattern's really good. They're very slow climbing, but they definitely they bite into the dirt really good, and they're clearing mud pretty well as well. So thumbs up from me for those. The one-up carbon bars with some nice little silver decals. Then obviously onto the frame. I guess the main part of the bike. Got the Transition Sentinel V3, and this isn't stock by any means. So this is overstroked front and rear. So we're running 170 up the front and the 38, and then we've got 160 millimeters of travel in the rear. That's the RockShox Super Deluxe Ultimate. That's really good. I'm liking the hydraulic bottom out at the moment. That's running, that feels really good. Running a little bit softer, but pretty good bottom out resistance as well. Gears, we've got the SRAM XO 2-type transmission. really liking this at the moment. It's weird to shift it under load. Definitely shifts better under load rather than with no power through the cranks. Forgotten my battery already on a ride, but luckily friends, they had a spare battery in their car, so legends. Pretty much the rundown of the bike. Geometry of the frame, we got a little bit shorter reach and longer rear center than the previous bike, which just puts me naturally more over the front end. Feels like you don't have to do anything to get your weight more forward. You can just be more centered and kind of stay centered on the bike, and you naturally just have more front end grip. Got the swap box in here. It's a fresh big cup. Oh yeah, king size. I like. And then obviously then this frame comes from stock with a Fidlock bottle cage on there as well. That's a nice little touch. Pretty much the rundown of the bike. All right, we just did the full Phaeton Black, and after doing the little rundown of the bike, I put the camera into photo mode. Just missed that bottom half of the run of Phaeton Black, so sorry. We'll get a full 491. Alrighty, what's going on, team? Ooh. So we come up to Freewheel, and we'll do Freewheel into 491. Get a bit of flow on the ride as well as some tech. With this, as I was saying earlier, with the much shorter reach than what I'm used to on the privateer, this bike already feels so much better on all these corners. I can stay way more centered on the bike, and it just naturally just feels like I've got more front end grip, which is lovely, especially when it's a bit greasy. Here's a little drop here. Oh. Although it's a northerly, should be helping me, but definitely doesn't feel like it at the moment. Even this bike has got 448 millimeter chainstays. It feels great through all these corners, which I think is what puts a lot of people off about having the long chainstays. But in my experience, this makes it better. Way more stable. Watch out for that corner. It's a lot of speed. It's pretty flat. We're gonna go this way. Take us to 491. We just stopped here for a little Reese's Pieces king size, but real small little detail that I thought I'd share with you. The Boombox, which stands for burritos or other munchies. It's actually, the bottle cage isn't part of the door, so it means that you don't have a bunch of weight on the door, which can sometimes rattle around a little bit with the weight of like a full bottle. So nice to have the door separate from the bottle cage. 491 this time, instead of peeling off the Phaeton Black. This time we're going to just go straight into 491. See how that's running. That cheeky little line over there. I missed it on the first run. As I was saying earlier, the Longer chain stays on this, in my opinion, feel a lot better. Doesn't feel, definitely doesn't feel like it's less playful than any of the bags that I've ridden before. So, me, longer chain stays or a go. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of other brands start to adopt the same thing, bringing down the reaches. Oh, that was not a good line. Don't ride this trail often enough to remember the lines anymore. I remember this one here, pretty much just like straight shoot, we're all there. It's got to be cautious with these flat corners of all these roots everywhere. But it's a nice trail to open up the taps, see, especially when you want to test the stability of the bike, like what we're doing. And hey bro, thanks mate. Can definitely be nice trail. So let go of the brakes. Really test the your whole bike out. That's exactly what we're doing now. And these little split inside lines. Woo. Very nice.